Hello and welcome to my unboxing and first look at the Apothecarion Detachment for Horus Heresy from Games Workshop. Right here in this box, it still comes taped in this very incognito tape that advertises to the whole world and all the delivery services that there's really expensive items in here. The multi-part resin kit builds 2 apothecaries and comprises of 22 resin components with 32mm round bases. Now what's very interesting is one is clad in a sleek Mark 6 Corvus armour and the other one wears a more Baroque Mark 5 Heresy suit. So it's been a while since we've had you know, like a new mini in resin in Mark 5. I don't know whether we'd ever get any Mark 5s in plastic. I sure hope that we do. But yeah, for now, this is what we get. And that's the only thing that's in the box. So £30 isn't too bad, actually. I was expecting sort of 36 or 33, considering that a lot of the single resin minis now are £27.50. Yeah, I'm not giving them ideas, but Games Workshop could have sold these for £27.50 each. I don't know if they would have got away with that, but I think £30, £15 each, it's quite good. Yes, it would have also been nice for us to get these in plastic, but it's been quite a while since Games Workshop released any kind of single miniature character models in plastic. So at the moment, Forge World is still stepping up with some of the characters and things. I've got one of these clamshell packs. So yeah, there's 22 parts in here. So that's what they look like. As we can see, very nice. So they're the 2 32mm bases. The instructions, I'm guessing, are in here. So these are the instructions, there you go. So you've got the Heresy on the left and the Mark 6 on the right. Don't think you get any options. I think what you see is what you get. It's a WYSIWYG, so there's no extra options, and they do have a plug-in socket, but I'm fairly certain that you could remove them and sort of move the arms about. Interesting that the power plant exhaust vents for the Mark 5 are individual, but yeah, there you go. So let's have a look at these details. So this is one of the chainswords that they're equipped with. There will be some shims or shins in the you know, grip of the chainsword. It's quite nice bit of detail. It says 2024, so fresh out of, it's my most recent resin minis. Don't think I've ever had recent minis for a while. I'm not sure if I ever picked up any 2023 resin minis, but this is the Heresy helmet. Very, very cool. And then you've got a power plant, looks like the Mark 6 power plant, with the little narthecium, is it? The bone saw with the needle, you know, to get that precious gene seed out. With the vials either side and a Medicae symbol, I guess. So this is one of the torsos. A bit of like a surgeon's cloak thing going on there. That's quite cool. And some vials. That looks like the Mark 6. Again, more Mark 6 with a Medicae leg symbol, and then a bolt pistol. I'm liking these, a lot of detail. Very, very cool. Impressed so far. This is the Heresy Mark 5 armour and leg and bolt pistol, some vials, some studs, very cool. And then another chainsword. This one looks very similar. And then the beaky sort of Mark 6 helmet. That's quite cool. A bit of a scenic rock, tactical rock. And then I think this is the Mark 5 power plant. And the Narthecium, very similar, the Narthecium. Power plant looks quite bespoke. You've got some shoulder pauldrons for Mark 5, I think. Lots of studded rivets there, very cool. I like the Medicae symbol, that's quite awesome too. And then the power plant exhaust vents. You've got the leg for the Mark 5. And a grenade and a couple of pouches. And then the other shoulder pauldrons for the Mark 6. Again, I think are they bigger studs or slightly different? They're bigger studs and there's less of them. Medicae symbol, I'm not sure which one I prefer. I'd probably say I prefer the Mark 5. And then you've got the searchlight and the other sort of optics or sensor or whatever that is, and that's it. So quite a lot of parts, as you can agree. Decent number of parts there for the £30. I was expecting 33 or 36, something like that, but yeah, for 2 apothecaries. Will you ever need any more? I'm not sure, but you could certainly use them in your one army if you've just got one army. But if you've got 2, odd choice of legions there. They've put the Mark 6 in the Sons of Horus, and they've put the Heresy in, and they put the Mark 5 in the Imperial Fist. Personally, I would have swapped them over, but they've gone for that. It's fine. What do you guys think of these Apothecarion Detachment? It's nice that we've got individual apothecaries, and you may have already had the Mark 4 and 3, I think, apothecaries from Forge World before. If you just type in Horus Heresy Apothecary Super Saiyan, I'm sure you'll find my unboxings and reviews of the previous models. If you're new to resin, a little bit of a tip, you can't just clip these out now and glue them together and spray them. The paint will not stick. So I'm going to put these in like a warm soapy bowl, leave them for a few hours, get them out, give them a rinse and a brush, leave them to dry, and then you're good to go to start your hobbying. So just in case you did pick these up, or you were planning on these, and you're not sure about how to work with resin, it does specifically say before assembling the model, wash each part thoroughly, but you might overlook that and might be very excited to get these. So hope that helps. These will be featured in their own review coming soon to the channel. So if you subscribe today, you'll be notified. Thank you for watching. The Emperor protects.